So if you decide to consider rooftop solar with us, we walk you through the entire process. We'll answer all of your questions. We start out by doing a shade analysis of your roof to determine if it's a good fit. And from there, we take a look at the needs of your family, your home, as it relates to energy. And from there, we're able to put together a solar study to determine how many panels should go on your roof. And then we are able to estimate how much that's going to save you. So what those panels are going to produce and what that will translate into on your utility bill.
Why don't we back up a little bit? You said a shade analysis, because not every home is good for solar.
That's right. That's right. So in terms of what makes a good home for solar, it's going to be a nice south-facing roof with limited shade. Shade is the biggest factor. So if you don't have a south-facing roof, it's definitely something that could still work for you. But if you're out in the middle of the woods, you have a very private wooded lot, it might not be as advantageous for you.
What about how old the roof is?
It's another great question. Yeah, we look for roofs that are going to be less than 10 years old. Those solar panels are going to be up on your roof for at least 25, 30 years, probably longer. And so you're going to want to have a newer roof.
Okay. So anything more, I always thought it had to be under 5 years, but you're saying you can work with those under 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's case-by-case basis. That's one of the things that we'll do is we'll take a look at your roof and the integrity of it, make sure that there's no structural issues. And that is a neat thing that you can do. You can replace your roof at the same time as installing solar panels and wrap it all into one loan to help pay for it, making it easier to do that. First and foremost, it is a financial decision for most people. Environmental plays into it, but we do our best to calculate very accurately what the savings are going to be that you see. So from there, we also will do an environmental study and let you know how much carbon you're saving. Another benefit of going solar, in addition to helping the environment and saving money, is it actually increases the value of your home.
Oh, is that right? And how do we know this?
So Zillow came out with a study, I believe last year, and their data showed that the home's value increases by 4.1%.
Wow.
Yep, and we hear from realtors as well, and even just in my conversations with customers, it's funny, a lot of them have just moved into the home. It seems that it's really becoming something that folks are thinking about as they move into a new home and start a new chapter of their life. How can I control more of my energy and just play a larger role in their energy, right?
What if you want to sell your house, you have solar, and the next people coming in don't want solar? I mean, that could be a factor as well, but I guess you weigh everything.
Yes, and it really wouldn't make sense to remove perfectly good solar panels from a roof in that case. So likely the homeowner or the home buyer is just going to look at a different home. But again, back to that Zillow study, it did show that people who are looking at similar home in similar areas, they're picking the one with solar on it because of those benefits that they're going to see long-term in the energy savings. It is obviously a financial decision, but we do have solar loans available to help customers pay for it. That's how most customers are paying for solar. We do have some who pay cash, but we have 10 and 25-year loans that can help you pay for that $30,000 to $40,000 expense. And really what we're aiming to do there with the solar loan is make it so that your solar loan bill is going to be no more than what we've reduced your Dominion Energy or your local utility bill by, so that on a net basis, you're really spending the same that you were before. And then in the long term, that's when you really see those savings, because eventually you pay off the loan and you still have the solar panels on your roof and producing free energy for you.
Can you talk about net metering as well and how that plays in?
It's a policy in place in Virginia. Many states have it. And what I like to do when I'm explaining this to customers is picture a piggy bank. So you're producing the solar energy on your roof, it goes into your home to power your home. If you're producing more than you're consuming, that excess energy gets pushed back out onto the grid, and you earn what's called a net metering credit. That credit goes into your piggy bank. Then at times like the evening when the sun's not shining and you're not producing any solar energy, but you're still running energy, you're still needing energy in your home, right? Running appliances and heat and cooling. And so you're drawing energy in from the Dominion Energy grid, but before you actually have to pay for it, first, you deduct from the credits that you've built up in your piggy bank. So not until your piggy bank is empty are you then purchasing more energy from the grid.
A great deal. Sounds good.